So I'm a very happy guy right now because I created a race in GTA 5 specifically for Byze. If you read the description right here, it says it's a short race designed for Byze and his group. I created this race about 6 months ago. It didn't get very much attention. For some reason, even though my PlayStation tracks have been, exploding since the day I uploaded them, on PC I just don't have the same results. So I was pretty bummed when time went by, but then last night, I go and I click on Byze's video, just like I always do. And watching his video, these GTA 5 races hit close to home. The third race in happens to be my race. So, I'm not going to fake my reactions, I already watched it. I will say, when I originally realized within about 2 seconds of it being up on the screen, I had a mini panic attack because the race was actually not finished yet, and I didn't realize that at the time. Basically, there was one jump and it kept having an inconsistency. Not sure what that is. It took me hours of trying to test it to get it right. Just regular old GTA physics, for whatever reason, it would not do the same thing twice in a row. And I had actually fixed the track, but Byze played it before I got a chance to update it, and I knew that based on something in the description that had changed, and I went from being so ecstatic to just being, oh shit, no, and I had to turn off the video because I was sure they were going to have nothing but negative things to say because the track had an issue. Well, my girlfriend had to talk me off the ledge all day long. Finally, before going to bed, I watched it, and they only had good things to say, with the exception of one, which we'll get into. But, man, to Byze and everybody in the group, thank you guys for playing the track and having nice things to say. It really, really means a lot to me. I'm really, really happy to see, A, that I made the track for you specifically and you played it. That's incredible. But B, just that it was able to provide you guys some good content. So, I'm going to react to it, but I have seen it before, and I'm just going to break down, what I think about things being said, and explain to Snedgie why I did what I did. So, if you would like to go check out my race anytime, I'll have the link provided. It's on my Rockstar, whatever you call it, social club page. I will include the link to Byze's video, specifically to see my track, and also to his channel, which if you don't watch, you definitely should. Now, of course, I realize I'm not doing any promotion for him. He's way, way more successful than I could ever hope to be, but still, I'm going to credit him because I appreciate all the videos he does, even if my track's not featured. Last thing I'll say, Byze, you only had 4 people in this recording session. I play GTA. If you ever want to extend an invitation, I'll be there any time of day. I don't care. I will be there. I will make it happen. You have actually played a total of 4 of the tracks I have designed on your channel now. 2 of them were ported over from PlayStation, so you guys didn't have the best time on those tracks, but it was still really cool for me to see, and I would love to be a part of the group at any time, even if it's a one-off or a video. And the main thing is, like I said, this track has changed, so if you want to come back and see a better version of the track, that'd be cool too. So now, getting into the video, it starts with them referencing the name, and this is all because one of the people that they play with, they made fun of the way that he eats different things. One thing he always has is shrimp, and there was a running joke about shrimp paste, so I named it shrimp paste just for the point of trying to get their attention. Obviously, I say in the description it was made for Byze, and how I have tagged Byze in it and everything like that, but this was just more to get the attention, okay? So here's the original description for his group. If you are questioning what this is a long-running gag that is on Byze's channel, and it was so cool to hear him read it. I'm so hyped about it. I might clip that audio and try to make it a notification on my cell phone when I get a text. But anyway, here we go.
For Byze and his group of
It's pretty simple with some difficult parkour elements.
Thank you very much, Bob, for pointing that out. You could have let that slide. One little typo. Thank you, appreciate it.
Wait, why is my mum in the description?
And that comes to the part I wanted to explain. So it's another long-running joke where they talk about his mom. So I'll be honest with you, when I was done creating this track, it was something that I really wanted Byze to play, and I felt like it wasn't ranking very high in all the tracks that I have made. So in my self-defeating way, I kind of put like, if the race isn't good, we can always blame it on his mom. So it was just to be, you know, a reference to show that I actually watched the group and to kind of defend myself in case the race didn't turn out good. Any comments, I could just be like, oh yeah, well, it was her fault. So I would apologize to you, Snedgie. However, you told everyone that you want to nuke my house in the video, so I think we're even.
It's my mum in the description.
Because if it's shit, we can blame it on her. You ain't got to say in the matter, Snedge. It's the race description, mate.
It's my mum.
She's our mum too.
She's our mum, mate.
No, she wasn't. Isn't. No, she ain't.
That's my mummy now, mate.
Don't be calling her mum. Alright.
So in the yellow car, we have Snedge. In the blue car, we have Bob. We have the Foon, Bryan in orange, and Byze in red, for anyone that doesn't know. It's really cool. These are 4 of my favorite of the group, and they're the only 4 who have run it so far, at least to my knowledge. So, you know, just really cool to see these guys here.
Let's start this race. Why can't we get at the start anymore?
I don't know, mate.
So I made it so you guys don't hit each other to the first checkpoint, just so there's nobody who drives anybody off in that corner. That's why. Secondly, I should have known that Byze would never ever ignore the chance to take a stunt, but there's a jump here just because it allows for 2 people to go through simultaneously. You're not necessarily supposed to take the jump here. It's just that this is a narrow passageway up here. So instead of just having people go single file, I gave one person the option to go around the ramp and the other person to go off the ramp. But as you can see, Byze being the showman that he is.
Piss off.
Grind!
And then I still don't know how the hell he blew up right there. I have done so much worse on the hours I put into this track and never exploded like that. That was ridiculous.
No comments. He's
I'm
always
sorry, Snedge, mate. I was gonna say that.
Again, Snedge. It wasn't supposed to be that big of a joke. I honestly wasn't sure anybody would see that in the description. It was just to cover my end in case the race didn't turn out very good.
I had something there, but I wasn't gonna say it. I wasn't gonna say it.
Like this?
no need for that.
Shrimp based. Candace was invited.
That was cool.
Candace, I know you had something to do. I know you had no idea this was going to be a race targeted at you in title. But come back and play it. Play the new version. I promise it'll be better.
He's too busy role playing an elf.
Gonna leave that alone. This right here was really nice to see Byze actually do it. It does take him 2 times because he goes straight down the gap the first time. I purposely left the gap there just for that to happen, but I never expected it to actually happen that beautifully.
What do we do?
But this was a nice little reverse rotate, and he positions himself forward. I mean, that was like I was doing it, and I've, you know, practiced it hundreds of times just to make sure it lined up right.
Fronty.
And then this right here, it is always a challenge. I've done it with my friends to try to get all 4 in one shot to pull a quad. And when he starts doing a stunt, I'm like, oh, okay, well, he's going to be well short. He still almost made that. I don't know how the hell. That is such a huge inconsistency right there alone. I don't know how he was able to do that. He almost does the entire quad upside down.
Oh, we're all just on our backs here.
Maybe that's not an inconsistency. Maybe that's the difference between Byze, who can actually play, and myself. Anyway, Bob, that's not going to work.
It's in the family, so.
Me either, mate. Ah, I almost got it.
Snedgie.
He's go high again, mate.
Let's
The
back
bottom.
up and get stank, shall we?
And then this is a pretty good launch right here. I was surprised to see him actually nail it first time. Look at that. He had a good save in the rotation, so he didn't blow up, because it is definitely possible to blow up there. And then this is the jump that I had to really, really focus on, because this is the problem area with the inconsistency.
I knew it.
You couldn't sit there and expect me not to hit you, mate. There's got to be a mega flip here,
That
mate.
is true.
It's got to be.
Oh,
You'll need the slipstream.
Big flip off the left.
Slip.
Speed
Mate,
up,
I'm
speed
doing
up,
a
Bryan,
backflip.
speed up.
Bryan, what in the world were you doing there?
Okay.
Mate, I absolutely smashed it. You lot of shit.
Maybe if we come into this bend.
I
with
followed
max
the
speed
guide.
now.
You're not supposed to, I don't think.
Yeah.
I need the guide, mate. Just hit the ramp.
You do follow the guide now, but that wasn't a very
What
good
you got
guide at the
yourself up,
time.
boys?
Splunky toy.
Hey, nice.
How Byze got that
yes.
checkpoint is
Oh,
unbelievable. I'm so happy
I
you
didn't
did
get it.
though.
A Splunky Kong do, mate.
Bobby.
I waited for you boys. Now I can't do it. I don't understand.
Just fucking drive out the ramps, Snedge. It's
Mate,
not hard, is it?
police.
Incredible he didn't short it there. I don't know. I don't know how he's able to carry so much more speed. So this is where the track now changes. It has a completely different layout from here.
Oh, okay, you need to be
So
faster.
that exact thing
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
happen.
Man, who made this track?
And
Ban 'em from
right
the
to
comments
lap
and nuke
2.
their house.
Let's
Faster
rewind there.
Oh, you're
Fuck
gonna
this,
clip me.
man. Who made this track? Ban them from the comments and nuke their house.
Lap 2.
Snedge, as I said, is because there is an inconsistency. It's better now. Come run it one more time. I promise it's better.
Hey, you made us a race, Snedge.
I don't care.
It's providing more content than you have, dickhead.
Thank you, Byze. I appreciate it.
That reminds me when you said Steve was bad for attention.
that one was rough, to be fair. You've pissed me off now, boys.
It's alright, king of the hill, mate.
That was actually,
so sorry.
that right there was
Mate,
how
check
you're
out a little
supposed to
guy.
do it. You went over a little bit. That's why I had that emergency platform there, but that was
What?
actually perfect launch.
Damn, he got it, I'd say. Give me the checkpoint! Ah, fucking shit in the cock.
Just a serious one. Serious note.
Oh, through the trees. You all right, mate?
Bobby,
Now, Bryan.
fucking hell, man. I respawned and you were just cutting into me.
Oh, it's Snedge's favourite ramp again.
Yeah.
When I was stuck
Decent
on,
little
yeah.
track, mate. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
I appreciate all the
That's
words,
good.
Byze. I
I
think it's
have
pretty
played
cool you
so
won
many-
on
so
this
many
one.
worse maps than
The
that.
other track of mine that you've done, one of the other tracks of mine that you've done, you actually got your
You weren't here for the
1,000
boss face to
sloths
face,
on,
mate.
so only
I
fitting
wasn't
you
here
win
for
this
that,
one.
Unfortunately, no.
So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Thank you guys so much for running it. I hope you do run it one more time just because I fixed it. We all saw Bryan really struggling on that one jump that had the problem there. Snedgie wasn't happy about that jump either. I did fix it. I'm sorry that it wasn't fixed by the time you got to it. You must have played it literally the day before I fixed it. I'm so surprised that it happened like that because it was up for 6 months. Anyway, please do run it again. Keep uploading the videos. I always watch your videos every day. I don't know how much of a difference my day would be without it, but I can tell you it won't be as good of a day. Thank you guys again. And Snedgie, one more time. Sorry for putting your mom in there, but it did create some good content, so I hope it was worth it. Thank you guys.